This day in history, about 113 years ago, on a calm, cold night in the middle of the Atlantic, water as gleaming as glass, no stars, no moon. You know what I'm talking about. The night the RMS Titanic struck an iceberg, and 2 hours and 20 minutes later, or around two and a half hours later, sank to the bottom of the Atlantic, never to see the light of day again. Tragic story, for sure. Imagine all the things that had to go wrong for this ship to sink. The ship had a fire in the boiler room 3 days before the ship was supposed to set sail, weakening its exterior. Imagine had the ship been fully up to code and ready to go, and it hit the iceberg. Chances are it probably would have been able to survive all the bulkheads, and it probably wouldn't have been as bad. May have been able to be scuttled, or or at least stay afloat. No binoculars for the lookouts. And then there's the other conspiracy. Now, it's always important to remember that for every conspiracy there is a hint of truth in each thing. Allegedly, J.P. Morgan was supposed to be aboard the Titanic, but like right before he changed his ticket and didn't board. 3 of his key banking rivals died on the Titanic. Benjamin Guggenheim, John Jacob Astor, and Isidor Straus, who founded Macy's. All 3 of these men oppose a central bank. J.P. Morgan was a fan. Now, I'm not saying that J.P. Morgan orchestrated something like this to happen, orchestrated the Titanic to sink, it purposely struck an iceberg, something like that. Something like that would just take way too many people and just would be bound for somebody to F up. But he did benefit from it, and as a result, we do have a central bank. Yeah, we do have a Federal Reserve. And one makes you think what happens if those 3 men survive because the Titanic made it all the way to New York instead of J.P. Morgan's plan, and now we're being stuck with this shitty Federal Reserve system. But tragic night. I don't want to spoil on the conspiracy, but it is interesting to think about. And if you're looking for any museum to look at, go to the Pigeon Forge Titanic Museum in Tennessee. It's excellent. You actually get a card of one of the survivors. It's really cool. Have a great day and God bless.